Safely back into the fairway. That was the job at hand, and it's a good end result. Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green. This one measures out to 15 feet. Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. So that brushed in for par here at 11. And he's going to remain one shot off the pace. Up next, a toughie, the 479-yard par 4 12. It is a gentle left to right, so fading the ball is encouraged. Up near the green, beware of that lone sycamore tree known as the Humphrey Bogart tree, so named because he loved watching golf and relaxing under its shade. A reminder, coming up next week, we start the Florida swing with a stop at the Wetlands for the Florida Classic. Then it is on to Bay Hill for the Arnold Palmer Invitational, leading up to that unofficial fifth major, the Players at TPC Sawgrass.
And a welcome back to Bermuda grass, Rich. It's a totally different animal. I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12. And that'll move him to 7 under par. Next, it's on to the 13th at 459 yards, where the 12th bent left to right. Number 13 goes the other way, trying to make you utilize all the shots in your arsenal. That's the mark of a really good design. This one again featuring a narrow landing zone leading up to a smallish, heart-shaped green. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
128 yards to the front. 135 to the hole. Pin front left so he can take dead aim.
And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
Nicely done. 2 straight birdies here early on this backside. And that's going to move him to 8 under. Ahead now to the 14th, the par 3 at 192 yards. This green's on a slight incline, and given the ocean air, probably plays a little longer than you think. The narrow green is flanked by 2 bunkers left and another to the right. Boy, this is just way too much club for a front hole location. That was completely overcooked. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he's going to remain at 8 under. Next up, the par 4 15th at 487 yards. It's another one that favors someone who can move the ball left to right off the tee. If you've got enough to work it over that fairway bunker right, it should leave you with an open look to a fairly accessible green. This one starting a hair right.
Oh, that was 50-50 off the tee. Rough, fairway. I guess it was more than 50-50. Fairway's fine. Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
Now this for another birdie.
And this one probably needs an extra nudge just to get it up that slope, but overall, it's not a difficult one.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And that is going to push him into the lead here on this Friday. So for our featured golfer, fine work here on this Thursday and Friday. They're going to take a one-shot. EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From one of the all-timers in the world of golf, Riviera Country Club in Southern California, it's third-round coverage of the Genesis Invitational. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. Our leader here on Saturday is our featured golfer. He's got a two-shot advantage here to begin play. We get into the action here starting at the par 3 fourth. So, Frank, here we are on this glorious Saturday afternoon. Our featured golfer in the lead, looking for what would be a second win on the PGA Tour here in year one. And to me, we're seeing someone who appears to be completely comfortable out there. How long, I'm curious, Frank, did it take for you to feel that way once you became a pro?
Well, certainly not as quick as that, Rich. It took me, at least a handful of years. But, I grew up a long way away from here in New Zealand, so I was always traveling, always playing in somebody else's backyard. To grow up here, play the PGA Tour, win that quickly, and have a chance to do win number 2, this is a totally different stratosphere. I mean, this person, they got the goods, really. Once again, this is a player that you have to keep your eye on going forward.
Yes, a perfect read there. That is in to save par. And he's going to hold on to that 3-shot lead. You can see here at the par 4 fifth, there's a lot going on. It is one of the most interesting holes at Riviera, that canyon wall and out of bounds on the right. Then you have the trees down the left. But what really makes this hole distinctive is that grass mound cutting into the fairway just short of the green. Yeah, that one going to chase down the fairway a little, and it'll wind up perfect. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
He's left himself with 143 yards to the hole. Have to calculate the wind coming from right to left.
Now, that's an excellent shot. Inside that 10 feet circle, a little long, a little left, but still good.
This a shade better than 50% on the make percentage. It's for birdie. Yes, a good read. It's a birdie here at 5. And he'll move to 13 under par for the tournament. You don't see this too often, do you? A bunker cut directly into the green. Usually bunkers are front or guarding the right or left side. This one's smack in the center. It is one of the most unusual holes in all of golf. 169 yards, the par 3/6 here at Riviera. And that is going to be long and into the bunker behind this 6th green, and that is going to be a very interesting shot from there. Yeah, that'll do just fine. Had a pretty good run at that, and par should be pretty well within reach. Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and he'll maintain that 4-shot lead. Moving on to the 7th, 408-yard par 4 with a massive bunker running down the left side and a barranca down the right. Fairway narrows considerably at the 270-yard mark, so accuracy off the tee critical. Nope, that wasn't the right line, and he'll pay the price as this ball gonna run off the fairway and into the bunker.
Well, there's more evidence why the long bunker shot is so difficult. Now, a good short game.
Okay, that one finished off for a par. And this will remain a 3-shot lead. So could lightning strike twice here for the rookie on top of the leaderboard after 54 holes, and Frank trying to win for the 2nd time this season.
I would make them the favorite right now, Rich.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the LA suburb of Pacific Palisades and Riviera Country Club, it's final round coverage of the Genesis Invitational. It is the great challenge that all these Indeed, our featured golfer. It has been a textbook performance to this point. So, Frank, final round underway. The golfer we've been watching all weekend in the lead here on Sunday, looking for what would be a second PGA Tour victory as a rookie. Put me in the golfer's shoes, Frank, and you've won on all the major tours, including the PGA Tour, around the world, 15 victories. What did you learn after your first professional win that sort of helped you when you were going after that second, third, fourth, fifth victory?
In a nutshell, Rich, the word is belief. You always have doubt until you win the very, very first time. Once that doubt's erased, then you want to back it up, because that's what better players do, right? They win more than once, and then they win it twice, they win more than twice. So it's belief, and trying to turn that into ironclad belief. So one win in your rookie season, that's great. Two, you're in a different class.
Onward now to the 14th, a par 3 at 192 yards. Flanked by bunkers, this green is wider than it is deep, making it important to get one up in the air and stop it quickly. He might have been trying to land that over the flag and spin it back, but that just carried much too far. Well, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
The 15th hole here at Riviera at 487 yards of par 4. It is the number 2 handicap hole, so that can speak to its difficulty. The one well-placed bunker at the elbow of the dogleg must be avoided, and the green is believed by many to be the toughest to read on the course.
That had to be in the rough the whole way. One more bounce back on the fairway.
Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
We're looking at 138 yards left. The pin up front in the right-hand corner of the green.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And stop the presses if you've heard this before. He's well on his way to yet another victory on the year. On now to the 16th at 166 yards. It's the smallest green on the course, but the difficulties don't end there. It's also surrounded by 3 deep and large bunkers. Plus, that tree left of the tee box can get you if you're not careful. Okay, center of the green. Good shot. Here we go. This one for birdie. This round finishing strong. Back-to-back birdies now at 15 and 16. And after the second place finish a week ago, he's closing in on a victory here. We make our final turn back up toward the clubhouse as we come to the 590-yard par 5 17th. Getting on here in 2 is no sure thing, especially given all the bunkers that pop up along the way. This started toward the left side. Showing no signs of a let-up here. This tournament seemingly under control, as that's in the fairway here at 17. Oh, that ball releases beautifully, and that is how you do it. Nicely done. A birdie finished off here at 17. And the lead is up to a full 6 shots on the rest of the field. Here's a tough one to finish out our day at Riviera, the famous 475-yard par 4 18. This one cut right up against the side of the hill on the left. You'll need to keep something in the fairway here to have a good approach. Ooh, some big drives today. That might be the biggest of the bunch. Just over 160 yards still to go here for this second.
That's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
Chance now for another birdie. Oh, yeah, birdies on 15, 16, 17, and 18. Frank, unquestionably a satisfying victory for our featured player. You won 15 times on tours around the world, including the PGA Tour. What's the significance of the second victory?
It's a great question, Rich. And I think that to answer you simply, it's huge. But to sort of detail it more, the first one, there's always question marks. People tag around, is it a fluke? Were they